Hey guys, we are somewhere in the second week of May, first week of May. I'm not sure. Um, I'm Heather Bloom. This is episode 14 of whatever these little videos are. Um, and today I want to talk about that little nagging voice in the back of your head and maybe how to get it to shut up a little bit. So, I have depression and I have anxiety and I have PTSD. And these three things make life very difficult, but they also make it very difficult for me sometimes to have a high level of self esteem. It makes it hard for me sometimes to believe in myself or to know that I can do something. It's really easy to listen to that little voice in the back of my head that goes, "Oh, you better not do that. You couldn't get away with that. You can't wear that." Or, "You know what? It's a cute thing that you want to do this writing and painting thing, but you're never going to be very good at it." Well, here's the thing. That voice is a huge liar. And just like the voices that you may have heard during junior high or whatever that programmed that little voice, every talk of doubt that's given to you that sat in that little scar in the back of your head, that's what that voice is coming from. It's not you. Because you would never talk to yourself that way. So step outside of that little voice being you and think to yourself about how would I talk to a friend or someone I knew and I loved who was struggling? What would I say to them if they were going through what I'm going through? What would I do for them? How would I try to help? And then do that for yourself. Tell yourself it's okay if you had a failure because you have another chance tomorrow. Tell yourself it's okay if you're having a rough day. Everybody's allowed to have those. And it doesn't make you weak and it doesn't make you pathetic. It's okay. It makes you human. Doubting yourself is a huge human trait. And we have been programmed to do so for longer than I've been on the planet. But you don't have to fall prey to it if you learn to step away from it. You're going to have bad days. And you're going to have days when that little voice in the back of your head will not shut up. You can tell I've had some of those recently. But remember, that voice is not you. That voice sounds like you. That voice is very convincing that it is you, but that is not you. That voice is doubt. That voice is cruelty. That voice is whatever it is that you went through that has brought your traumatic response to this. It's nothing but the trauma. And the trauma may sound like you, but it's not you. Sometimes I find it very helpful to do something that I know I can succeed at, even if it's something small. Something like, I don't know, loading the dishwasher, or remembering to do my laundry, or remembering how to get out in the garage and maybe experiment and paint a little bit. Or, I don't know, growing something in soil because you know it will come up. I recommend you try something that you know will come up. Don't plant something that won't. Um, but those little things that you know you can be successful at, because one success leads to another. And that's the way it always works out. It's a cascade. One little success, one little step forward leads to another little step forward, leads to another little step forward. And remember, you don't have to take the entire marathon today. You can do one step at a time. So tell the little voice in the back of your head to shut up, because it's not you. And you would never speak to yourself the way that voice does, because you'd never speak to someone you love the way that voice does. And it's super important that you learn to love who you are and what you are. All right, guys. Sending my love out to you. I hope you're surviving pandemic okay. Please be kind to each other, take care of each other, and I'll see you as soon as I can. Bye.